Welcome to Callawegin Fly Fishing with Robert Smart. Now, here's Robert.
Greetings. Now in this video, I'm going to show you how I make a YouTube video by post-processing it. Now I use a program called Shotcut. It's open source software and it's free. I looked at several different ones, and this one is very intuitive, easy to use, does a great job. Now to make this video, I had to do screen capture of me using Shotcut, and I used another open source free software called OBS Studio, and it captures your computer screen image and makes a video of it. Again, it's free and works like a charm. Now in this video, I'm going to show you how you link a bunch of multiple videos together. I'm going to show you how I make a slow motion section that's zoomed in. Show you how to make an entry screen and then compile it all together to make your final video that you'll upload to YouTube. So here we go. I hope it's helpful. It's the way I do things, and everything I use is free. It's all open source stuff. So here we go. Do some post-processing. Okay, we're going to put together a video using Shotcut. This is a free open source program. It's great. First we add our component files. Okay, we're going to have a entry screen, so I'll need a picture and a voice file to make that. Then I have an entry talk, and then a driving to the site video and a fishing video, and then an exit screen. Hit open. It adds all those to your playlist. Now to make our entry screen, I'm going to select the picture and drag it down here to the timeline. Now we need audio with this, so I right click and add audio track. Now I take my voice wave file and drop it into the audio track. Make my picture the same length as the audio. That's got it. Now I want to add some text to this, so I select this, go to filters, add text, and I just start typing in. Like that. Now I can reposition that text where it's real visible, something like that. Okay, that sets up our entry screen. Okay, I'll close the filters, go back to the playlist. I'll add my entry talk. Now when I have this magnet selected, it makes this snap right up against the previous one. After my entry talk, I'll go into the regular video, and this one shows me driving in. And then the regular fishing, drop that in there. And then my exit screen. I made this the same way I made the entry screen, except I compiled it into a video, so I can just pick it anytime and drop it in, reuse it. Okay. Now, my entry talk, I can put my cursor here and hit play, and it tells me
Greetings.
That's right where I start talking, and this is dead air. So I'll split this, use this subtract button to delete this. and everything else will snap up here. That's if you use the subtract button. I'm going to make this a real this is a demo, so I'm going to make this real short. In this video, we're going to go bluegill fishing. I'll stop it right there. I talk more, but for this demo we don't need it. Delete that. Okay. Now this is the drive-in portion. I'm going to make this real short too. That's good enough for that. Split it. Okay, now we come into the fishing video. Now what I want to do is, this first section just shows me casting. I want to show you how to go slow motion and zoom in. So, yeah, I'm casting. We'll play with that. Stop it right there. Split that. Now, I'm not going to need most of this for this demo. So we'll get rid of most of it. Split it. Delete that. Okay, keep working our way up. GoPro, stop. Okay, here's where I tell the camera to stop. We don't want that, so I'll split that. Get rid of that. And then we're in our exit screen. Okay. Now to make that zoom in slow motion, give myself a little room here. I'll select this first portion, hit Control C to copy it, then click this thing here so it inserts. So I set here, hit Control V, it'll insert a duplicate of this. Now to make this slow motion, I select it, right click, go to Properties, here's Speed. So let's make it 30% of normal. Now, go to Filters. This is still selected. Add. Size, Position, and Rotate. And we're going to zoom. So let's zoom it 150%. Okay, now we don't want, since we changed the speed, we want to get rid of the soundtrack. So we right click it, enter, detach audio, select the audio, and just delete it. Okay. Now we want to create a fade in and fade out. So we select each one and make a slight overlap like that. Here's what that looks like.
Here's Robert.
Greetings. See how it faded in? So we'll do that between each of these. Yeah, let's shorten this a little bit more just because of the demo. Then fade out to the exit. Now, one thing on this zoom, is we can reposition what we're looking at. So if I just want to be maybe looking more of my rod or line, I can move it around like this, and it'll zoom in on wherever I put it. And we'll leave it right there. Okay. Now everything's pretty well set up. The last thing I want to do, I select this, and that will select everything at once. And I want to sharpen it up just a little bit. So I go to sharpen, and I'll change these to 40%. You do much higher, it gets a little grainy. And that's got it. Now, the final step to compile all this is we're going to export it to a video file. Hit export and then hit advanced. Now this is the resolution. If you do just 720, YouTube will compile it and it won't look very good. So I always do at least full HD. And since my video is at 60 frames per second, I'll change this to 59.9, which helps keep the audio in line. And change that to best. Go to codecs, under quality, let's make that 85. Okay, now we're ready to export. So all you do is click export file, and we'll just call this test. Now up here you can see this is compiling and it tells you how fast it's going. In this case, I'm at 3%, 4%, 5%, pretty slow. Okay, now it's finished, and we created our video file called test, and here it is. Whoop, wrong one. Let's go here.
Welcome to Callawegin Fly Fishing with Robert Smart. Now, here's Robert.
Greetings. In this video, we're going to go bluegill fishing.
Thanks for watching.
Okay, so that's what the video looked like. Now this took it about 30 minutes to compile. If you have a full-length video with several, 10 or 15 segments, it'll take several hours to compile it. So just start it and go off, do something else for the rest of the afternoon, and then it'll take it quite a while to upload to YouTube as well. So I hope this was helpful, and thanks for watching.
Thanks for watching. If you liked the video, please subscribe.